Okay, I wasn't going to do a video on this, but I haven't done one of these yet. RAV4, it's probably actually not going to need a fuel pump this time. It's got multiple codes for the canister here. These two stuck on, leak detection pump stuck on and off. The orifice flow low and high, a purge, and a pressure switching valve stuck on and off. That usually means something's wrong with the canister. So let's see if this will work. Quiet Ed Sheeran for a second. Let's see if I can get it. Turn that off. Okay. Go into manual right now. Fantastic. Come on, hurry up. I have a feeling we're gonna see some damaged stuff underneath, maybe, or just a bad pump. Not really sure. We'll see. 749. That did not seem to suck down that far. Let's exit. Let's redo this again. Gonna have to cycle the key now. So I should have paid attention to that first. Stupid. Pay attention. Okay, we're at 749. Okay. And we go to the next step, and yeah, it definitely does not pull down enough. That's barely anything at all. And there's really no need to go to the next step because that didn't pull down enough at all. Yeah, and the pump was stopped, so it didn't damage. Interesting. Let me put this up in the air and check out the old canister. This is a preemptive. I smoked the system through the back door of the canister. No leaks. I also inspected it. Nothing physically wrong with it. The leak detection pump does turn on and makes a humming noise. Whether it's doing a good enough job vacuuming or not is to be determined. But this is where I am now. So even though my gauge is off, this is actually 0. I just dropped it. There's no vacuum coming out of there. And if I switch it over to this side, there's no pressure coming out of here. Okay, so I was testing here. You can see I'm testing for power and ground here to make sure there's enough. There wasn't when I first tested them. Between the that's a good question. In between the black wire, which is the MTRB motor something, I don't know, that turns the motor on and off when you go in the bi-directional controls here. And the ground, which is a full-time ground, there wasn't power flowing before. Now there is, which is interesting. So I'm going to re-plug this back in and see if this has changed now. I don't know if it was trying to protect the pump and not allowing it, so we're gonna plug all this back in and we're gonna rerun the test. So I'll bring it back then. So I don't know if you can hear this, but the pump is running and there's no difference. When I unplug it, you'll hear it goes quiet. Okay, so there's that. And I'm gonna plug this back in, and there is enough power. That should be enough. I'm gonna put a bigger test light on it just to see what it does, but this should be more than enough for this pump. Alright, so I put it in and it's now sucking a vacuum, and it's going way further than it was before. It was at 743 before with the weak pump, and the actual orifice was at 725. So once we go below that, it has no leak and it has detected fully and everything has worked. I tried to do an automatic test here to run the monitor, and it wouldn't work. So I'm going to try it again, and then hopefully it runs the monitor. Let's see if the trouble codes are still here. I didn't clear them because you get a rejection sticker. I'll just erase them anyways. It's going to clear everything. These ones will take a little bit to get out of there because they're permanent. But let's try to... I don't know why it wouldn't run automatic tests. It gave me the big old middle finger for some reason. Auto. Like I said, when you do it the auto test, it will run the Evap monitor to double, pretty much force it through the monitor, and then you know if it's fixed or not. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be the scan tool. I'm going to go grab the Snappy. Okay. Snappy also gave me the error and the big middle finger. It's really not that cold out right now, so I don't understand why it's doing this. Oh, I didn't cycle the key. That is important. I did it on the last one, but I didn't do it for Snappy. So, doing great here with the camera. Yep, engine is not running. I don't know, it still might give me the middle finger. I know that it works and that there's no leak now, so I'm not really worried about the diagnosis. It is nice to 100% know that there's no other issues, but I know that there's no leaks. I know that the pump works now. I know that everything in the canister obviously works. The wiring, I already knew it was okay, but yeah, I don't know. I did the manual test. The manual test is so much different than what it was before, and I'll just show you again. You can read all that if you want. I've already read it enough times. Vapor pressure is 745. That's without any vacuum applied. And then I'm going to do an orifice check next. That's going to go down to a set volume, which it was going to 743 before. Now it's going to 725. Pretty decent difference. It's going to do this on the graph, so don't worry about that. And then we'll go to the actual leak test portion. That will go back to almost 745, and it'll slowly start to pull it down, and you'll see that the graph, it's kind of nice that the Snap-on does the graph on this, and it'll slowly start to curve this way until we hit 725, and it'll actually go below 725. Okay, and we'll even let it go by 725 a little bit. We'll go to let it go 724 all the way, just to prove. And you can see the way that this graph is going. It'll keep going. In fact, the automatic test pushes it way past this point for some reason. I think until it's far enough past, because the next step, it's going to check the purge valve, which is going to let all the vacuum out. So watch, it'll happen quick. And then, yeah, or not. It'll happen really slow. There you go, it's coming back. It is really slower than I normally feel, to be honest with you. It did seem awfully slow. But that's not going to stop it from doing the test anyways, so I don't understand what that is.